Today is July 1st. Happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day, man. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day.
Want to say anything?
I said Happy Canada Day.
Okay. Yeah, so today Canada is, I believe they're 159 years old today. That's, I was born in Canada, so that's kind of a big, wow.
I was not born in Canada. It's just hot. It's just hot
Yeah,
today.
today is very, very hot. Like when you
But
go outside, it's like fire. Like it's so hot right now. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I'm your host, Paulie Gilsey, and I am alongside my co-host, the King. Um, we are here for analysis and the breakdown of UFC 329. Conor versus Holloway. This is two, right? The second time you're fighting.
we got two of the fought, and I think I don't know how many years ago, but like
Yeah.
maybe 5, 10 years ago, like when they were babies, but like that back.
Yeah. So this is Brotherly MMA. Let's get into it. Another shout out to our executive producer Justin, who is we'll bring him on the podcast one time so you guys can meet him. But yeah.
Maybe
So
when we get to 1,000 subscribers, you can meet Justin.
so before we get into the card, we're gonna first recap the Fazal versus Manuel Torres, Rafael Fazal versus Manuel Torres. We're gonna recap a couple of fights before you jump into the card. So, um, Abus got a round one sub over Mikhail Olajechuk, and he called out Izzy after. How do you feel about that?
I'm like everybody's calling out Izzy. Let Izzy rest. This is like the third guy calling out Izzy. Everybody's calling out Izzy. Like it's
Yeah.
okay. It's
Do you
like
feel like Izzy should
Gutierrez called
retire?
him out. This other guy called him. Every time they knock somebody out, they're like, Izzy, where are you, Izzy? I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
Izzy's on a losing streak. Why do you want to beat him up? like
Uh,
let him get a win, then niggas can call him out. But I don't get
Izzy's Nigerian too, like us, so it's like we kind of support Izzy, but it's like,
it's not me being by. I'm not trying to. It's not because I'm Nigerian that I said leave Izzy alone. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense if
yeah,
you're in a losing streak for you to like everybody's getting out. We're like that's an easy fight. You guys go fight competition. Leave Izzy alone.
yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
Um, but yeah, then Nursultan Rozaboyev,
That was
uh,
really good.
he got his 27th finish. Or was it in the first
First
round?
round finish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
against
So
oh yeah, he subbed the guy, right?
he passed out. The guy was like, I'm dead. I was like, yo, that was
So,
nothing funny.
so Rozaboyev is looking good, man.
Yeah, like honestly, like the fact Buckley beats him, don't know
Yeah.
what that says about
Can you move your camera a little? It's like blurry a little bit. Like
blur.
yeah.
It's just the signal. It's probably the signal. It's not my camera.
Oh, okay. Um,
This guy.
but then Asu Almabayev, he got this I never seen this submission before. It was a Sulayev stretch. Like it's
Yeah, it
like a
looked.
type of leg lock submission.
Yeah, it almost looked like a calf slicer or something. He put
It
his
was
head.
against Charles Johnson, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Charles Johnson. I told you Charles Johnson is not it, but like you guys were. Everybody was like Charles Johnson has a chance, and I'm like I don't think. He knocked out. He beat Joshua Van, and I feel like that was, and he beat Kavanaugh. But like he can catch you if you fight safe. Like if you fight safe, yeah, you'll be good.
Yeah. And then Matthias Cumilio knocked out, bro. This Nazim Sadakov guy keeps losing, bro. Like,
That was a very painful one for
but
me. I won't lie.
yeah,
It wasn't for me. Like I think it was an early stoppage. I think everybody thinks. I think a lot of people think that. Not everybody, because it was 1-2, and then he fell, and then some. Just like he was still moving. You know what I mean? He wasn't unconscious, but he was still moving. It wasn't like. But yeah, this is a fight game. What can we do?
yeah. And then Sharabule, I think he got knocked down in the first round against Michel Pereira.
Yeah, Michelle Perez has some power.
But
Oh,
what did you think of, like, during the fight? Shar was like pulling,
I think
Pereira's till
I don't think it's his fault
yeah.
because one, he has one eye, and even if like one, if you have a lot of hair and they're trying to grab behind your head and they grab your hair, like bro, I mean, if that everybody should be bald in the UFC if they want to really enforce this because it's hard. Like
Yeah.
obviously you shouldn't grab people's hair, like if but it's a fight, so like it happens. Like I understand, I appreciate her game for not like taking points immediately and warning him before like it made sense. I feel like it was a
I
fair
mean,
just.
it was a co-main event. It was a pretty hype. Like I was hyped. That fight was kind of good before we got into Fazayev getting the Fazayev got a KO win
You're lagging a
against
little bit.
Town. Yeah, it was against Manuel Torres. That KO was
Oh
crazy.
yeah, like that upset was very beautiful. Honestly, like I told you, Fizav is my guy, but like I did not think that's how the fight was. I was telling you, like when you drop your hands a lot, you can get caught. But Fizav was putting the pressure on him, and there
Yeah.
was no opportunity for Torres to like catch him. So it was beautiful.
Another hometown guy for Furman Hassanov beat Eric Nolan, and he got
As I said,
most takedowns in welterweight history.
yeah, and most takedowns in the debut. As I said, Eric Nolan is officially like, it's like how Bam dropped like how many points was it? 83 points on
Yeah, it was like
these
82.
guys on
Yeah.
the Wizards, right? Now you know
Yeah.
the Wizards are ass, so now you know Eric Nolan is ass. Like Eric Nolan, he fought good, right? But if he was better, if he was a little better, like he
Yeah.
fought, like I was actually impressed. He was not getting like he didn't get finished, so that's
Yeah.
impressive. That's impressive. And but like there was a point where like any reasonable fighter, any high level fighter, that guy was gassed. He was shooting like for desperate takedowns, so you could have gotten like some good knees. You could have done something, but he didn't. So it was kind of Eric
Yeah.
Nolan. Next fight, bet against Eric Nolan. So remember,
Then I also wanted to talk to you about the Pereira versus Herb Dean situation. So first, let me give you some background before I get your opinion. So he was um, no, Pereira publicly criticized Herb Dean for the illegal shots during the it was UFC Freedom fights against Cyril
yeah,
Gane.
I remember that fight.
Yeah. So, but like under the actual MMA rules, like strikes to the back of the head are illegal because it's just like serious risk for like brain damage and
Yeah,
all that kind of
I,
stuff.
I feel like I understand everybody's concern. Like, obviously, you shouldn't be punching someone behind the head. But like, they were explaining like the rules. They said like when they say behind the head, they don't mean like how they mean behind the head in boxing. In boxing is very different. Like behind, it doesn't mean anything. It mentally is past like your years, right? That's behind the head. But like I see Pereira like even I say this in the Ankala fight after Pereira dropped him, he
Yeah.
Pereira started doing the same elbows. When he dropped here, he started doing the same elbows and hits, but he didn't do the hammer fist too, right? But
Yeah.
like Pereira is complaining about the back of the head hits. But I'm like he was already down. If if Sorogan went to hold him on the floor, Sorogan could very well hold him on the floor.
Herb Dean didn't admit any wrongdoing.
Yeah, I want to even say like, bro, like you can say like you see the guy, the Sadikov fight, right? Sadikov, I
Yeah,
told you it was an early stoppage too. Sadikov
yeah.
isn't there posting on Twitter every day saying, "Oh, you robbed me, you robbed me." Because I'm like, it's a fight, like it's a Herb Dean. Let's be real, right? I was saying like Herb Dean should have allowed Pereira to get his ass knocked out because if he, what do you want? Like you want okay, Herb Dean, you want Herb Dean to stop. Oh, back of you're already almost unconscious. He's like, oh, stop, back of the head hit -1 point. Give you 5 minutes to
But
recover. That's
sometimes
not.
it's kind of weird because the fighter can just move their head like in the position that you're punching, and then it's like,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
you see, like, and this was a case where it's not like Sirogan got a lot of legal hits and
Mhm.
maybe one or two illegal hits, right? So I'm like, you can complain. It's touch and go, but like you are getting finished. It's round two. If it was like later in the fight, I'm like, oh yeah, it's a bit, it's sketchy. Like Herb Dean, if you recovered and you said that's the reason you lost the fight, because that really, but you weren't recovering. Like you are, if they kept going, you will get knocked out. Like he wasn't like the Tadikov one. Like he was on the cage dying. So I was like, fuck.
uh,
Well, you know,
so
oh,
let's get right into the card now. You know, I know people. We're gonna go through the prelims and
I
then
know
the
that.
main events. Yeah, we'll go quickly through the prelims. Like we're gonna mostly, as I said before, spend more time on the main events. Maybe we'll give you guys a couple like quick bets before we have our actual website where you guys will have some memberships and you guys see the. I hope you guys noticed the jersey. I'm a Man City fan, so I also do like soccer, tennis. I have all these kind of bets, but we'll get more into that another time, right? So because we just started this channel, but yeah, UFC 329, McGregor versus Holloway 2. For the first fight of the night, we have Cody Durden. I feel like you know this guy too.
Yeah,
Um,
Cody Durden.
Alejandro Costa. He's Brazilian and Cody Durden is American. Um, Cody Durden is like 1-5 in his
He's
last.
fighting, no, Cody Durden is fighting Ode Osborne.
Is Odie Osborne now,
Yeah, Ode Osborne. Yeah. Let me make sure.
or is it? No,
That's what that's what Google is telling me.
no, I think
Yeah.
it's Alejandro Costa. July
Okay,
11th.
okay.
The card is not this week, but it's next week. We're making the video a
No,
little bit.
no, let me just
You
make
can double
sure.
check it, yeah. If you can.
Because
But
that's
I'm
Google's.
on Apology right now.
Oh yeah, I said Google is telling me someone
Yeah,
else.
Google be doing that. Like they be putting like the wrong fight in the wrong place, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy. It's
Mhm.
probably a late. Was probably so he was supposed to fight Ode Osborne. Now
Yeah,
he's fighting out. So yeah, wow. So a late switch. So this is a late fight
yeah.
for Cody Durden. So
So
short notice.
Costa like won his three in his last five, and
Yeah, and
he's on a
it's,
two fight like knockout streak. I feel like
even if this is short notice, yeah, I feel like Cody Durden takes too much damage. So
yeah. But Cody Durden didn't he won as a heavy underdog his last fight. He's a very sneak against Filayo, and Filayo is that Brazilian guy, and he won by decision. He was pressuring Filayo
that,
like.
that yeah that was his fight before the last fight. He lost his. Let me make sure. No, no. Yeah, he won. Yeah, he won his last fight. Yeah, you're right. That's crazy, though. Let me see something. Yo,
He lost to
but
Narjargar Tumdembarel. That name is so long, but I hope I pronounced that right. But for me,
yeah,
I'm gonna go with
Cody
Costa.
Durden. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cody
for me,
Durden
I'm
likes
gonna
to
go
make
with,
the fight dirty.
hold on. For me, I'm
Remember
gonna go with
Costa?
Alessandro Costa. Who are you
Make
gonna go?
that. I feel like it's a hard. Me, I wouldn't bet on this fight. Like it's early in the card.
I
Like
agree.
it would just ruin your slip if you're
Ruin your
betting.
parlay. Yeah, it's
But
early in
like,
the card. Yeah. What's the
so
odds?
like
We're looking at Costa is like
one.
minus 250, and then Cody Durden is sitting at plus 205. Yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
both going with Costa here.
yeah, it's just winning bet on this fight, but the younger
Because
guy.
he's on a two-fight knockout streak, he might like be able to catch Durden, even if Durden is looking good at a certain point. Costa is very good in the pocket. He has those kind of like tight boxing combinations. Durden is kind of reckless for me. He's good at like countering what you do with Cody Durden. Like if you see him on the ground sometimes, he's not like probably so diverse on the ground, but he's tricky. He's a very tricky opponent to fight Cody Durden. But I think Costa will be able to maybe
Take
like
the.
take the win. Probably even possibly knockout, but yeah.
But yeah. So that's the
We'll go on to the next fight here. We have
Zachary
yeah,
Reese,
yeah, in the middleweight division, we have Zachary Reese versus Ryan Gandra. Uh,
Gandra.
Gandra, is this his debut?
No, second fight.
Oh, his second fight. Hmm.
Yeah, first fight. I will
So how do you
go.
see this one going?
Huh?
How do you see this one going?
Yeah, like I'm going with Ryan because they fought the same guy, and Ryan knocked him out in like 11, 14. Like he knocked him out pretty quick, and
Oh,
Zachary Reese went to the decision with that guy. So and that guy is a can. I
I
won't
mean,
even say
MMA
he's not.
math doesn't always work, but
Yeah, I understand what you mean though, and but like this guy's pressure for Zach Reese is a good fighter, but Zach Reese drops his hands a lot. Like, that's what I know. So I was watching him fight. I'm like, he'll do this, then he'll just drop his hands, and when he throws a kick, his hands are down, so his head is open to a lot of punches. So I think Ryan can catch him early or second round. So I'm going with Ryan.
Yeah, I'm also not gonna waste you guys' time. I'm going with Ryan. I just feel like Ryan can get fit. Like Zachary Reese is tall and he has good length for this division. Um, I just Grandjaw just has he's won his last two fights in the first round, so he's looking for the finish quick. Even his last three fights since 2024. So yeah, I feel like Grandjaw, even if Zachary Reese might give him a little trouble early, like he might not be able to get it early in the first round, maybe late in the first, but probably second, if anything. But yeah, I'm going with Grandjaw.
Yeah.
In the next fight, we have Damian Pinas. He's from Aruba. He's 9-1.
Mm.
Damian Pinas. This is his second fight. He knocked out West Schultz, but he's taking on César Almeida, who's been in the UFC like longer than him. But for me in this fight, I just before this I watched tape on Pinas again,
Mhm.
and Pinas is a finisher, man. Like I just think Almeida Almeida has had some good win. I mean, 7-2. He beat Ihor Pereira and Abdul. He knocked out Abdul Razak Al Hassan in the first round. So he's also a dangerous guy. But I think Panas, it's a very tricky fight. But I'll go with Panas.
Going Pinas. Yeah, I'm also going Pinas. Like, it's just that guy is just knocking everybody else with like a 1-2, 1-2. Damian
Yeah,
Panas. Just you guys, if you guys want to play that Damian Panas by KO, because the other guy likes to trade, and it's not good to trade with someone that's knocking everybody out. So we'll see if his chin can take the punches. We'll see.
yeah.
So next
So
fight.
in the next fight, we have Tracy Cortez, the American, versus Kong Wang. Kong Wang is Chinese, and then Cortez is American. Cortez is now 12-3. Kong Wang is 9-1. Um, Kong Wang for me kind of reminds me of like, I mean, she beat Valentina Shevchenko like I think it was
Years.
yeah years ago. That was in Invicta or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me actually double check that so I don't give you guys wrongful information.
Information.
It was in Kun is it Kunlun fighting?
It's
Who was
probably a
like
Muay Thai
one
thing.
fight like some random Kunlun fight is a kickboxing promotion.
Yeah. So and she's been winning.
Yeah, she's on a 3-fight winning streak, Kong Wang. But I'll go first here. I actually like Tracy Cortez, but Tracy Cortez is actually one of the most beautiful women in the for the women's division. She's very, very oh I can't hear you. Um,
Hear me? What happened?
okay, yeah, I can hear you now. I think
What happened?
these guys are calling the FaceTime, whatever.
Your stuff just cut out. So I was like, what the
You could hear
hell?
me now, right?
I can hear you.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Kong Wong. I just feel like she's a dynamic striker. She's very good on the feet. Tracy will probably try to hold her and take it to the ground, but I think Kong Wong has enough takedown defense to like at least keep it standing for most times in the fight and win by like
You
at
know
least
what's crazy? I think Tracy Cortez is the favorite this fight. So, but I'm
four.
also going with Wong Kong, Kong Wong.
Yeah. She's minus 115 and then Tracy right now on Bet365 is minus 105.
So yeah, just a slight favorite is Wong Kong now. The lines are changing. So,
Hmm.
but it's a close fight, like on paper. Like no, I don't think it's a close fight on paper. I think she's a better tracker than Tracy Cortez. But like it's a close fight according to the odds. So, so next
Yeah.
fight, Paul.
Okay, in the next fight we have Luke Riley versus Kai Kamaka the third.
Is it's in Yang not fighting on this card anymore?
No,
He's not.
no.
Okay, that's crazy.
Well, Luke Riley has won his last. I mean, he's 13-0.
Yeah.
Uh, how do you see
I
this one?
Yeah, I think I looked at Kai Kamara, like his tape. He's a really good striker, like fast, good kicks, like really, really solid. But like I don't know. I feel like maybe the holes in his takedown defense, right? He went to
Right.
decision with this other guy. He's a grinder, but yeah, he just got re-signed to UFC. But it's a close fight in my opinion. I don't know, but I'll lean towards the undefeated guy for this one. But it's a close fight.
Yeah, for me, I'll also go with Luke Riley. I feel like he's just really good at striking, and if it goes to the ground, he probably has some type of skill on the ground, but it's mostly going to be a stand-up fight. And he's perfect right now. It's going to be hard to kind of bet against this kind of guy. He has
Yeah.
like two fights in the UFC right now. He finished Bogdan Grad in round two, and then he against Michael Aswell, who Aswell is kind of a tough fight, but he lost his last fight as well, the last card. But I would still go with Luke Riley. Luke Riley
Mm,
is minus 330 and Kai Kamaka is plus 260.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So I was like, it's a close fight, but we go with Luke Riley. It's where's this? Do you know where the card is gonna be at? It's in America, or
yeah, this card is
yeah,
in
it
Las
should be.
Vegas, Nevada.
It should be.
UFC 329. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
in Las Vegas.
But yeah, I'll go with Luke Riley. So even if
Okay.
it's a different, like, because Luke Riley is from the UK, uh, I'm
uh,
still going with him. So next,
in the next fight, we have um this guy's been at UFC for a long time now. Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian. I think it's Yanez, but yeah.
yeah, Annie.
Garbrandt now is 15-7. Yanez is 17-6 and 1. Um,
That's in 6 or
I'm gonna just quickly
Yeah,
say
no
I'm going
trouble.
with Yanez. I just think he's gonna be faster. Garbrandt has the experience to move, like touch and move. He kind of has that thing where like he has that kind of Dominic Cruz footwork, but Yanez is just fast, man. Like he's so good at like his boxing and good at attacking the body, and he knows what to do. Like Yanez, he's very technical in that aspect.
So this is where me and Paul disagree. I was saying I go with Cody Garbrandt, even if Cody Garbrandt has been UFC for a long time. He's fought better people. He's fought more experienced fighters. He's a better boxer. Just if it's just hands, he's a better boxer.
Yeah.
Yanez might be faster because he's younger, but like sometimes like these older guys are surprising us these days. So let's go with Garbrandt.
Okay, that's a nice underdog take there. I respect that pick.
Mm,
The next
next fight,
fight we have Gabe Stevenson against Alsha Ellison. Gabe
Ellison.
Stevenson, yeah, Gabe Stevenson used to be in the NFL and I think the UFC. I mean WWE dropped him, so he's making his debut here. I think he's a big name on this card. Like people are interested in to see what he can do,
He
but
is John Jones's protege. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's
mm,
undefeated. He has 3 fights undefeated, and he won a comeback. He was down in the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo, and he came all the way back. It was pretty beautiful. And he's a two-time NCAA like champion. So he's a beast, and he's gonna you like already know like after with all these accolades and he's John Joe's protege. So like what's gonna happen this fight. Like it's just gonna be a whole lot of ground and pound. So yeah,
so you're going with. I feel like we're both
Gabe,
going with Gabe.
yeah, Gable
Like
Steveson.
Gabe
Like I
is
don't, I don't
minus
know.
3,500, and then Elisha is plus 1,250. Jesus.
If you want to put a dollar on that, you can. You can put a dollar on Elisha. Maybe you win a lottery. You know, good.
Exactly.
Maybe you can.
Exactly.
You know, it knows. It's a fight, but then you hear the accolades. Like if Gabe Stevenson loses, it's probably like it will be the biggest upset of the night. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, not looking like it.
But in the
Next
next
fight,
fight, we have the Australian, another veteran, Robert Whittaker, Australian against. He's moving up in weight from middleweight to light heavyweight against Nikita Krylov. Um, Krylov has a lot of. I mean, he's 31-11. Whittaker's 26-9. Whittaker lost his last fight to Rainier Darrider, and Krylov won his last fight against Modestas Bukauskas. Um, I'll go with my pick here first. I think Whittaker has that kind of good in and out movement. I like his footwork when he's fighting Whittaker. He's very fast and he's accurate. Like he has that kind of 1-2 combination where he does that 1-2 kick. I don't know how he does it, but it's one kind of like it's seen as one of his best like assets, like his in and out movement and his speed. Like Krylov, I think Krylov is a very tough outing for him. Like this is like an underdog you can actually sprinkle on like Krylov, but because
mm-hmm.
I don't like the way Whittaker lost his last fight, but now he might be more comfortable at this weight class. People, I feel like his speed might be an advantage.
Yes, yeah, I agree with you too. I think Whittaker has a speed advantage, and he's also been champion, so that's like a big thing. It's not
Yeah,
easy to get to the top levels at the top level. He also beat like Abus, He's Whittaker is that guy. And
yeah.
Krylov also just came back. Modescus is not gone. He beat Modescus. I think the Dominic Reyes fight. I think Dominic Reyes got lucky. No,
Mhm.
Dominic Reyes got lucky and knocked him out. It was a very quick one, right?
Right.
And he was coming off rigorous. And but Krylov has gotten knocked out a lot, right? And I said Whittaker had jaw surgery after his fight with Chimaev.
Hmm.
So it's they can both get finished. So it's hard to like just call that fight. So yeah, it's a different weight class too. So we might think Whittaker's faster, but he might be. You see, we thought Pereira would be faster, but he wasn't faster.
Yeah.
So it's a hard fight to call. So I
Mhm.
would. I'm going either way on this one. I actually can't. I can't take anybody.
You can
It's a
pick.
hard fight.
Yeah.
But if you're, yeah, it's a hard fight. I can't take anybody.
I mean, that's
But
cool.
I like
That's cool.
this. It's actually insane.
I'll give you one
It would be
pass.
an amazing fight to watch.
Yeah, I'll give you one pass on a
Yeah, you
fight.
can give me a pass. Well, okay, but if I had to pick, if gone to my head, if you said, "Oh, pick now," I'll say, "Yeah, Krylov." Just based on like you won your last fight, I'm like, if you're going to kill me, yeah, take Krylov.
Yeah.
just, just because of that.
Whittaker is at -205 and Krylov is sitting at right now plus 170. But yeah,
Ooh, so Krylov is good money right now. So
yeah.
yeah, and Krylov surprised like he was the underdog against Modescos too. So
Mhm.
he's surprising guys, and that was a good knockout. So
Yeah, it was.
each their own. So the next one is Paul.
So for I believe this is the
This is the
start
main
of
event.
the main event.
All right.
King Green, Bobby Green. I love Bobby Green. There was one time I bet him as like a plus 300 underdog. Bobby Green is like he has made me some money, man. Bobby Green against
Stuff is coming
Terrance
on.
McKenney. Um, Bobby Green is just like he's kind of like he puts his hands down when he's fighting, and then he's so confident in his fighting ability. Like he's good at striking, and he's also won a lot on the like some. He has gotten recently. He has gotten some like
Mm-hmm.
submissions. Like people think, oh, he doesn't have submissions. He won his last fight against Jeremy Stevenson's by first round rear naked choke. Like Bobby Green is better than you guys think. McKenney, the thing
He's on
about
the way back.
Terrence McKenney is very hit or miss. Like he wins, then he loses, then he wins, then he loses. I mean, he knocked out Kyle Nelson his last fight. That was a great win. But guess what? The fight before that, he got submitted by Chris Duncan in the first round. So For me, I'm gonna actually take the underdog
Mm.
here, Bobby Green.
Yes,
How how do you see this one?
and I agree with Paul here. Like I would take, I just, I would take Bobby Green. Just
Your
King Green.
signal is
No,
kind
that's
of
my
acting up
namesake
here.
right here.
Uh,
So I'm taking King Green.
oh, you're taking King Green. Your signal is
It's
acting.
that's like it's been looking like that for me for you too. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Just
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
mean
It's been doing like that for you.
yeah.
We'll see though. We'll see how it looks after we watch the tape. That's
Uh,
crazy. I don't know if we have to update the Wi-Fi. This is rough.
no. Uh,
But the next fight,
it's Brandon Royval versus Leonor Kavanagh.
that's
I feel like these two guys are very, very
the
good
Chinese guy.
fighters. Yeah, Kavanagh impressed me. I can't lie. He's 10-1. He impressed me his last fight, Leonor Kavanagh. He's very good on the feet. Like he was able to neutralize whatever Brandon Moreno was throwing at him. So I think in this fight, I'm just like I'm gonna go with Leonor Kavanagh. He's also younger and he's he's 27 years old. He's fast. He's really fast. I think Royval can bang with him, but it's like I still have to go with Kavanagh. But
Yeah, I'm going with Kavanaugh too. Just because Royval is on a two-fight losing streak, and he
mhm,
got knocked out by Cap, so it's not like
his last fight,
I
yeah.
feel like, and he lost to Brandon Moreno the last time they fought too, and I think that was for the belts. So just there's a chance because he has a lot of length and reach for that division. But
Yeah.
Kavanaugh, he might look small, but like he's not that small. Like he's pretty. Like when he looked, he's pretty big. He's like Charles Johnson is pretty big. He's like 5'9". So Kavanaugh is like 5'9", 5'10". So that's maybe 5'8". So yeah, so we're
Yeah,
giving it to London Kavanaugh.
so Kavanagh's the favorite here. He's minus 220. Brandon Royval is plus 180. So I mean Royval,
Yeah, so,
he's a good underdog, but we're both going with Leonard Kavanagh here.
yeah.
So in the next fight, we have the skilled
The Banter.
Corey Sanhagen versus Mario Bautista. Um, yeah, man. Mario Bautista is 17-3. Corey Sanhagen is 18-6. Um, they're both from America, but it's like they both lost to Umar, right? Umar beat both of them, actually.
Yeah,
I
but
think for me, Corey Sanhagen is just he's good everywhere. And then he lost his last fight to Merab Davashvili, but Merab is like just his cardio was just too much. You know what I mean? His cardio was way too
yeah,
much. Of course, Bautista, they gave him Vinicius Oliveira, he submitted him. Because Oliveira is kind of one of those guys that is just tall, but like um Mario was able to just probably take him down and submit him. But for me here, I'm gonna just go first and say I'm gonna take Corey Sanhagen. I think he'll just be able to like, even though Mario will be pressuring him, Sanhagen is too like he's not worried
total.
about that. Like he's good
Yeah,
everywhere for a reason.
he's
Like
good. He's really good on the ground too. So
he's
it's
good on
not.
the ground as much as he's good on the feet. Like I've seen
Yeah, I
him
feel like
even
if
in both fights, he has done like flying knees and stuff. Like he's wild.
I would say if Mario Batista takes him down, Mario Batista might get submitted. You cannot chain. You see, Brandon Figueroa tried to like do that. He got injured. Like he
Yeah.
tried to take him down. He got submission. He pulled his leg or something. I'm like, bro, you can't. Of course, not gonna. He's like his takedown defense is really spectacular. He has a lot of length too. So I
True.
think he can win this fight like spectacularly. Either as decision or he can win it anyway. Decision, submission, KO. So anything's possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like
So
submission is very possible. Just knowing Batista likes to
yeah.
rush
So
takedowns.
Sanhagen is minus 150. Mario Bautista is plus 125. We're both going with Corey Sanhagen. In the co-main event, we have Benoit Saint Denis taking on Benoit Saint Denis is French. He's taking on Paddy Pimblett from England. He's from Liverpool. Um, Benoit Saint Denis is just he used to be in the military. He's just he has that kind of warlike mentality. Like he's strong. Man. He's on a 4-fight winning streak, finishing all those fights. Finishing whether it's by finish, but by submission, by KO. I'm gonna just quickly say I'm going with Benoit, man. I know Paddy is big for the division, whatever he's big, whatever. I know he lost
I
to Justin
think
Gaethje,
I
beat
think
Justin Gaethje, that's now the champ, right? But it's like I'm still gonna go with Benoit.
yeah. I'll say quite simply, I'm going with Paddy the Baddy. Like let's. I think it's not gonna be like people are sleeping on him. I don't know how he's not the heavy
As an
favorite.
underdog.
Paddy
Okay.
is going to like he lost to he Paddy has done like this thing where he just subs out Marines. He just does it every time. I think somebody subbed him out last year, but like regularly he just chain wrestles and just be subbing these guys out. So if Bernard tries to take him down, his jiu-jitsu is really good. Paddy has a lot more fights than Bernard too, so and he's younger. So give me Paddy the Baddy. Even if he has to have learned from fighting Justin Gage, he can't just be, taking all that damage. So
Yeah.
I think he's gonna come out and come back on top.
So Benoit is minus
So it's
145,
time for the main event.
and then Paddy
Minus 145.
is plus 120. Um,
Yeah. So saying it's Paddy the Baddy.
the
Paddy the
king here is
Baddy.
going with Paddy the Baddy, and then I'm going with Benoit. So in the main event of the evening, we have Conor McGregor, the return. He's making his return to the UFC. He's the one that started out like he's very crucial to how the UFC like progressed. Like Conor McGregor's his fan base is insane. He's taking on Max Blessed Holloway. Oh, Holloway is also like he's a veteran man. Like and he
Two
beat Dustin.
legends.
He beat Dustin Poirier, and Connor lost to Dustin Poirier twice. Like not even one twice. So it's like this is a very of course Connor's making his return. People think, oh, he's gonna be rusty, but it's like, will he be? Because he might have been training. You never know. Because Connor is a very technical striker. The only thing I've seen, like I went back and watched him against Nate Diaz. I kind of seen like, where's the kind of hype on this guy? Like I see in the first round, in the first round or two, Connor is really strong, but like his cardio is not the same as Max. Max has cardio, he has experience against top competition. You see in that fight when he knocked out, look at Justin Gaethje, man. Look at Justin Gaethje, what he did to Poirier. So it's like for me, I'm gonna go with Max Holloway. Just this guy, Connor hasn't fought in 3 years. I know you're technical. I know like people are gonna enjoy the fight. Like he can possibly even win. That would be good for Connor, but I'm still gonna go with Max. How do you see this one going?
Um. Yeah, it's hard to just say I'm going with Max, but Max has been on his back, right? He's on a resurgence. He looks good at this weight. He looks really comfortable. He's fighting really good. So I'd have to go with Max. Connor could be who knows. Connor could have super strength right now and just 1-2 him. But I don't believe that's the case. I think the only reason Max Holloway lost to Poirier like that is because that weight class was too much for him. He was too drained, and
Mhm.
now he's back. This is the best weight class. He's healthy, and he's kicking ass. So
Yeah.
give me Max Holloway by any means. So we'll see.
Yeah, so that concludes the UFC 329 card. On this card will actually take place on July 11th. It's not this Saturday, guys. Like continue to watch the World Cup, and even let me give you guys some of my thoughts. I actually like I like Morocco very heavy, but like my initial pick to win the World Cup was France. I also like Argentina, but like I have a play right now on Morocco because I want them to be one of the first African nations to win the World Cup. Morocco is very, they have players like Hakimi, Saibiri, that young 20-year-old or 19, his name is Ayub Boadi. He's very good in the middle, and they have other kind of quality players that I kind of like. Um, Please, guys, if you're watching the video, we got a lot of, we got like at least maybe 70 views, but like you guys are now subscribing, so please like, share with your friends that like UFC. I know some of you guys be betting on the lows. You guys don't be telling anybody, oh, you know, if you have, we have good picks here. Like you guys could even, my ad is right down here. You guys can ask me questions. I'll answer you. If I get the chance, I'll answer you. So just make sure you guys like the video, share with your friends. Uh, any last words for you, King?
Like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, we'll see how the picks go. I'm excited for this
You want to
card.
give a couple of like maybe like three quick picks before we end the video?
Quick picks. Let me see. Give me one sec.
Yeah.
I would say Max Holloway. That's a lock. Paddy Pimlet and Sanhagen. You can run the three in the main event
Okay.
and see how that gets you. Or if you want to be risky, you can do Kavanaugh because
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of a risky fight. King Green because he's the underdog.
Yeah.
And then another good underdog would it be?
Or a
I
favorite.
think. Oh yeah. The Damian Penas fight. I think if you put that by KO,
The
like
fight to
fight
end by
that would be,
KO.
yeah, that would be good odds.
Like under 2.5. Fight to end by KO. Yeah.
Yeah,
For
under
me, I would
2.5.
say like Luke Riley as a good favorite. I mean, Gabe Stevenson, but the odds is crazy, man.
That's crazy low. You have to pick like
I
way up
also like
there.
Bobby Green as an underdog.
Yeah.
I like, who else is a good pick for me? Max Holloway. I'm very confident about Max Holloway winning that fight, man. I'm very confident there. I also like who else do I like on this card? Um Loner Kavanaugh is really skillful. I like Loner Kavanaugh to win that fight. But yeah, that concludes the video. Make sure you guys like, as I said before, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. Um, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.